make it, do it, makes us harder, better, faster, stronger. Work it harder, make it better, do it faster, makes us stronger all than ever. Hour after hour, work is never over. Work it harder, make it better, do it faster, makes us stronger all than ever. After hour, work is never over. Work it harder, better, make
You should raise the baby girl. I should have been a better son. If you could counter the infection, they can amputate it once. You should have been, I could have been a better son. Some of us are destined to be outlived. Step inside, see the devil.
I love how everyone just wears their pajamas here.
Alright, what's a good icebreaker? How about one reason you want to die? Why'd they take the wire out of masks?
Because people were hurting themselves with them. Okay, but why are the blankets so thin? Like they don't even do anything. And don't even get me started on the pillows.
Why is that tech following you?
I got put on IVOS, which means I have to be in view of staff. Do you want to play cards? I learned rummy, Egyptian rat screw, kings in the corner, bullshit, guard. I don't understand what the point of giving me my shoes like this is when they won't even stay on now.
Beep, 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 beep.
Do we have to have room time right now? I'm in the middle of the card game. Dude, the water pressure is so bad. When I'm taking a shower, I basically have to stand on the wall.
Ashlyn, sorry to wake you, but can we take your blood?
Everyone posts book recommendations for witches, but nobody ever talks about the books they don't recommend, so I'm gonna do it. There's a lot of really problematic stuff out there, and I think we should start talking about it instead of ignoring it. Let's get into it. This book is basically witchcraft for TERFs. It's very focused around this idea that your power comes from your womb, so if you don't have one because you're a man or a trans woman, you're not a real witch, in her opinion. Which is not true, and she knows it's messed up, and she says that she doesn't care if she offends people, so that's a red flag. This book is probably the worst book I've ever read. It just pulls a bunch of random stuff from different cultures, many of which are closed practices, and it uses a slur against Romani people not once, but multiple times. And then we have the Witch's Bible, which is not a witch's Bible, it's a Wiccan Bible. Which would be fine if it didn't have so many racist, homophobic, and transphobic comments in it. It was published in the mid-90s, so that's a reflection of the time. But it's not the 90s anymore, so now it's just dated and irrelevant. I'm out of time, so I'm gonna do a part 2.
I wanna fuck you in the bathroom. I wanna fuck you on the roof of my car.
The other night I cried while thinking of having sex with you.
I put metal in my nose, and now my parents don't respect me.
Men are stupid and I don't respect them.
What are you doing in my house? What are you doing in my house?
I want waffle fries.
You disrespect me.
Oh, super strong. We always get along.
My name's Marie and I am 3. I would really like to see a tree. La 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 lee. I said let it grow.
Who's that Pokemon?
It's Pikachu!
It's Clefairy!
It's a picture I took of you the first time I ever came here. Ah, look at you, so young and happy. Where do the years go?
A dog?
Actually, sir, I'm a puppy.
That's even worse.
You're in shock, so I'm not gonna take that personally.
Lonely place, I place my head between my knees and think, do you ever have nights like these? So separated from my sense of self and the shit you keep up on your bookshelf.
We both got autism, haven't we?
Yeah.
Well, that's good to know.
Out to play ball so we could ruin them. Mama said that it was okay. Mama said that it was quite alright.
Did the apple cause I loved you. And why would you lie? And then I realized you're just as naive as I am. Oh, you're so traumatized, it makes me want to cry. You dumb bitch, I loved you, I loved you, I loved you, it's true. I wanted to be.
There's so much you don't know about me.
Like what, are you like an axe murderer?
Worse,
What?
I'm a gamer.
No, so I said to him, like, at the end of the day, you know, it's his choice, but I really like the name Aaron. If he changes it, I'm gonna be so fucking sad. Also, you already know. You already fucking know. This is cute as shit! Where'd you get it? 7-Eleven? 7-Eleven my ass! Light blue? When do they ever sell light blue Oh, fuck! Okay, wait, dude! Dude. Okay. Big fucking update. So, like, you know Sophie's sibling? Yeah, they just came out. Guess what they're not doing? Yeah, they're not binding! I know! Oh my god, a fucking win for the boys! Dude, I told them, if you have a heart condition, you can seriously hurt yourself. And after like 2 hours of fucking talking, I finally got them to just fucking wait on it and then talk to their doctor and go from there. Holy shit, the fucking relief, dude. You have no idea.
It's so damn ironic when the rapper you stand is by, but you still deny it cause they making the music you like. Posting your hate comments while you listen to genocide. Lodarchy is bi, can you really just pick a side? Bro, no, it does. I don't really give a fuck, bro. Calling people faggots.
Rocks!
Here are 3 safety tips that I wish I knew as a young teen attending concerts. Number 1, watch your back. Literally. When I was 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 even, going to concerts, there was this phenomena where if you were a young girl and you wanted to be at the front and so you could see your favorite band play and get a guitar pick or a drumstick or whatever, you'd have to wait in line for a long time, and then once you finally get in there, it gets super packed. Most of the time, everybody's just kind of like chilling, and then once the band plays, everybody pushes to the front. When that happens, older men would really enjoy pressing up against the backs of people like me and my friends. And when I mean pressing, it's like a borderline assault thing. If you feel somebody pressing up against you, look back at them and just start screaming. Even if the band is playing, put both your hands up and point to them. There's a very famous video of Billie Joe Armstrong from Green Day literally drop kicking a guy who was doing this to a girl. Likewise, Kurt Cobain kicked somebody out of a show when Nirvana was playing in the early 90s for doing this type of shit. Sometimes men will go as far as to start groping you. That is when you literally start kicking. I do not care if this advice is inappropriate. Start kicking. Number 2, always have a friend with you even if you're walking like 20 feet. The buddy system can ward off all kinds of bad stuff. People will look to take advantage of people who are on their own. If you do have to go to a concert by yourself, stick around populated places. Oftentimes at big music festivals, there's a variety of bands playing from all kinds of different genres, and you really get to learn about new stuff. However, bands that you might not know, or smaller bands, will kind of be milling about and walking, and they have their artist pass, and they look really cool, and they'll come up to you and start talking to you, and of course you're going to talk back because you think they're really cool because they're in a band. If the conversation starts to get uncomfortable, it's a lot easier to get out of it if you've got a friend with you. If you don't, just walk away. Shows are supposed to be fun. It's our catharsis, but you always have to be aware of your surroundings, as sad as that is. And it's really sad because concerts are the places that we feel most comfortable. It does not matter how cool, how big, how awesome a band is. If they are trying to talk to a 13-year-old girl and get them back to the tour bus, they are scum. They're disgusting, and they deserve to never be listened to again. And it's putting it nicely. My third and final tip: never take a drink from anyone. This could be the friendliest person on earth offering you some water. Sometimes at the barricade, security guards will give you like bottles of water that are sealed. Go for it. If anyone ever tries to give you an open container of any kind, you do not take it. Say thank you, but no thanks. Or just say fuck off. As someone whose drink has been spiked, trust me, you don't want that. And if you're ever at one of my shows and feel unsafe, I just might dropkick someone.
Today's gender is no thank you. You can fuck right off with that nonsense. No. Oh, and our pronouns are... Hi, Kathy.
Pase puto pendejo, el pinche cabrón. Let's get it nice like this, I'm a knight like this. Sword in my hand, I fight like this. And I'm more than a man, I'm a god.
Soup. I'm so smart.
Screw 'em if they can't take a joke. You can dance, you can die, having the time of your life. Ooh, see that girl.
Okay, I'ma fight these gender norms. Damn! These gender norms got hair!
She talking it, she ain't trying it. He keep calling me crying, bitch. Dance how you killed this. I understood the assignment.
Too much. We're destroying the world and killing the turtles. The hell with the turtles. No one insults the turtles.
You're homophobic? No, I'm genderphobic, meaning I have an irrational fear of inanimate objects that have been unnecessarily gendered based on color or fashion. Like this girl pen and this boy pen? Ah!
Excuse me? I was just wondering...
Is that it? Starbucks, cake pop, boop, boop.
One look and I can hear a bell ring. One more look and I forget everything. Whoa, whoa, mamma mia. Fuck! Here I go again. My, how can I resist you?
Which person in the sapphic relationship are you? Grayscale? Or acid trip cartoon character?
Slay! Slay! What the fuck? All right.
And respectfully.
Oh, that's my shit! All the girls want to see you like.
Are you the puberty fairy?
The fuck did you just call me?
The puberty fairy?
Puberty fairy? I'm the hormone monster. I'm not a fairy. I mean, sure, I fuck around with dudes, but I'm not a fairy.
Is enough enough? I saw the sign, and it opened up my eyes, and I am happy now living without you. I've left you all alone. I saw the sign, and it opened.
I can make this work.
All the leaves are brown.
underneath. I got the breath of a last cigarette on my teeth. And she's an actress. But she ain't got.
If you are what you eat, then cannibals would be the only people truly considered people. Jeffrey Dahmer would be considered more of a person than the rest of us.
I know that you like me. Kiss me with your eyes closed. Kiss me with your eyes closed. Kiss me with your eyes. I know that your favorite dress set fire to it. I know that you like me. Kiss me with your eyes closed. Hate it when you find me. Love it when I die slow. She just wanna bite me. I can see her eyes glow. Kill me in my white tee. Baby, let my blood flow. Let my blood flow. We just having fun, no. Now my blood froze. I can see the sun. You're the one, no. Looking for my love, though. Where my love go? Baby, where my gun go? I know that you like me. Kiss me with your eyes closed. Kiss me with your eyes closed. Kiss me with your eyes. I know that your favorite dress set fire to it.
Cause she wears no strings, I wear grippy socks. She's in the psych ward, I'm in the detox.
I'm not a top, I'm just tall. Brands marketing to gays. Ah, rainbows. Yas queen. Meanwhile, my gay friends. Yeah, a friendship between Achilles and Patroclus. They were very good friends. Same-sex relationship problems. Who's gonna make all the sandwiches? What do we do with all these sandwiches? Adult friend of mine. I'd support Lil Nas X more if he didn't shove his whole gay thing down our throats. Moi. Very poor choice of words. Speaking of poor choice of words, I'm not gonna read this out loud because I'm not gonna be able to get through it without laughing. God says homosexuality is in. When you win gold as a top power bottom, congrats y'all. It is a very important muscle. I wanna kiss a man so bad. Bottom text. The straight agenda. Ladies man. Excuse me, on a children's shirt? Lock up your sons, my daddy has guns. I like females that are thicker than a Snicker. Buy a bottom, get a top. 50% off. The top two things I like from Russia. The gymnasts and the vodka. Like, hey. Me thanking God for not making me a Christian straight white man. Yeah, I tried that for a while. And we all know how that ended up. My son has this app on his phone called Grindr. I asked him about it, and he said it was to memorize Bible verses. I love him so much. My husband has it too. Praise Jesus. This gives me strong, WAP in Christian churches vibes. Need that worship and prayer.
Hey all my littles, this is red flags for a bad caregiver or an unsafe caregiver. So the first main, wow, hold up, gotta fix that. Okay, so the first main thing is if they sexualize you in little space. If a caregiver sexualizes you while you are in little space, they have to be let go and they gotta go because that is very unsafe. That is very pedo vibes and they gotta go. Another thing also is them taking away your comfort item. So for example, if your caregiver takes away your favorite stuffy that keeps you, calm and more collective, they have to go. Also another thing is sexualizing punishments. If your caregiver sexualizes giving you punishments or gives you sexual punishments, they have to go.
We're taking calls on the wish line, making your wacky wishes come true.
Hello? I wish I was a little bit taller. I wish I was a baller. I wish I had a girl who looked good, I would call her. Wish I had a rabbit in a hat.
This is my outfit for today. If you don't like it, you're straight.
created a false reality.
Neopronouns are valid. Okay, but I don't even think I know what neopronouns are. Neopronouns are pronouns used in place of she, her, he, him, or they, them. Here are some common examples. But honestly, there are so many options. Almost any word can be a neopronoun. How would I even use them? Most people will lay out their neopronouns for you, and they'll do it in a they, them, theirs format. So let's use she, her, hers as an example. She went to the mall. Her hair looks cute. That bag is hers. Okay, but can I have another example? Absolutely. Let's do one a little bit more difficult. Bun, buns, bun self. This one is laid out in a different format, but we can still follow based on knowledge we have from seeing non-neopronouns laid out, such as they, theirs, themselves. So, Bun likes dogs. That dog is Buns. Bun picked it out, Bun self. Wow, so it really is just all laid out for you. Yes, neopronoun users want you to use their correct pronouns, so they make it as easy as they possibly can. But what if I can't figure it out? Should I just use they, them? No, don't do that. That is misgendering when you know someone's pronouns aren't they, them. If you can't figure it out, just do what I did. Break it down step by step and practice. It's not as scary when you start with something familiar. Just don't go into it with the mindset that it's gonna be impossible. And how often realistically am I even gonna be using neopronouns for people? Chances are you'll only be using them for a handful of people. But it's still important to get right because those people deserve it. Using correct pronouns falls under basic respect, no matter how weird they seem. And what if I want to try out neopronouns? I support you. That's cool, 100%. Like I said in the beginning, neopronouns are valid, and they can be used by anyone. They're just widely seen as taboo because cishet people hate using them. The sissies. But they're really not difficult to understand once you break things down and practice a bit. Neopronouns are valid.
Just him and another one, baby. I wanna see some ass. I wanna see some ass. Baby, can you do it like that?
When I look in her eyes, well, I just see the sky.
I don't love you, I'm just passing the time. You